Good morning, FlossTube and everyone out there. It's Cowgirl Kate, and today is October 2nd. So finally, Indian summer is in full swing here, and it's glorious. We started combining, so that's been a crazy couple of days that were, pretty busy. But now we gotta wait while that corn dries and move it around, and it's a process. What else have we been doing? We moved the sheep home yesterday, so the whole flock is here now, and the rams are, happy about that because, they haven't seen their ladies in a while. So we should hopefully get some baby lambs here middle of winter and next spring. So fingers crossed. Oh, you're being fierce. And you can see here's the little calico girl, and she is fierce. What else is on the dock? We gotta do feet for sheep today. Just like cattle and horses, their hooves need to be trimmed and checked, and so this is a good day to get that all taken care of, see what we're dealing with, and so forth. So that's on the dock for this afternoon, and then of course all next week will be more harvest and all that sort of stuff. But what's been going on in the stitchy world, or at least my little corner of it? I don't have a whole lot of progress to show, but progress that I do have to show is, is new stuff. So just a little bit about the Queen Kirsten design that I was, hoping to release here very soon. It just isn't going to work. This design that came about doesn't really say Kirsten to me, and so I'm not going to name it Kirsten. It'll still be part of the set. The King Cedric of the North, in his court. It'll still be part of that set. But this particular lady will not be the queen. The queen needs to have something bigger and, just more queen and more Kirsten-y. So, hey, no, you're gonna get that fierce, you can go down. She's purring, but she's being naughty. So, I'm getting sidetracked here. Sorry. It's back to the drawing board for the queen, but what I do have to show is the princess. This lady will be the princess, and what will follow will be, of course, the queen that will be Kirsten, and then also a knight, and that will make a set of 4. And of the north direction, there will also be, of course, east, west, and south, for a total of like 16. Oh, you are just so fierce. Say goodbye to the camera. You're going back over here to play. Here, she can be fierce on her brothers. So anyway, that's where things sit now. However, I thought that it would be a little more fun to make this interesting. She doesn't have a name, or at least I can't decide between 2 candidates to name her. And this is where you come in, because I think it would be great fun to vote on her. What will her name be? So the choices are either Princess Crystal or Princess Aurora, because they're Northern Lights, whatever. So those are the 2 choices. Now, if you would like to comment below with your vote for what name that she should have, that would be wonderful. Because what I plan to do is anybody that is a subscriber and does the voting for what her name will be, I'm going to collect all those names into a drawing, and you can either win her or another chart out of my shop. that would be Eye of the Magpie by Kate on Etsy, and I'll link those below. I'm hoping to release her in a couple of weeks. I should have all the fine details kind of tuned up and taken care of. So that is my goal. I will leave this little drawing or giveaway open for 2 weeks. So today is October 2nd. So on the 16th, I'll at midnight Central Standard Time or whatever, I will close it down and then do a drawing and find out who the names or who the name will be for the person that will get the free chart. Now, I had planned to do another subscriber giveaway here, and I was at the LNS Friday. However, they still have to order some of the things that I wanted to do for that giveaway, so I'm going to do this one instead and just kind of, you know, make a fun thing out of it. So, maybe you're curious to see what the princess looks like. So, I don't have a whole lot done on her just as of yet, but I do have her face, part of her, most of her hair. There's like a long thing that comes down on her shoulder, and her crown. I finished the crown last night, so I was kind of anxious to get this video going because it'd be just so cool. So I'm just going to bring up a picture of what she looks like. And I apologize that it's probably not going to show up too well because the picture is on my phone. But here is what she looks like. You can see that. That is what she'll look like. She's got DMC, she's got whisper thread, some Krennic, a lot of beads. But no silks yet. But I'm working on that. I saw a lot of silks down at the LNS that, ooh. And that's kind of what changed my mind about the Queen. She needs to have some uber kinds of stuff going on, you know, because it is for Kirsten. So, now without further ado, we will show you what she looked like in thread. At least her face and head. So, here is the princess. Am I getting that? My apologies that the lighting is kind of weird here. Working backwards is so hard. Okay. There we go. Now it's working. So that is what her head looks like. And I'm hoping that, well, stay in there, lady. And that seems to be the most intricate part of the design, is always the faces. So I'm kind of tickled that hers turned out that way, and the crown has been figured out. And with that, I can't really do any of the charting for the crown until I actually have the stuff to do it, because that snowflake is kind of an odd shape and I have to build around it. So that's how that stands. What are you doing? So we have her for progress. That's all I've gotten done, and of course a lot of scribbling on the computer, trying to figure out the new queen, trying to get this one finalized, and a couple others that have been in the works. So anyway, what's her name gonna be? Is she a Kirsten? Sorry. Is she a Crystal, or is she an Aurora? So you guys get to vote, and we will find out in a couple of weeks what her naming will be, and that'll be fun, you know, kind of fun to include you guys to, you know, in part of the process. So other stitchy things that have been going on, I got a little bit of haul, not a whole lot, but oh, some fun things. Oh, they're so fun. Just gonna pull them out here. I didn't go too crazy at the LNS because Mostly what I was after was the bling for these guys, but I found this adorable little pattern. It's Jacks Are Wild, and I just love it because it's just so fun and crazy. And I also have 2 great nephews that are named Jack, so it's kind of funny. I come from a big family, so sometimes the names get repeated. But I thought, oh, that reminds me of my great nephews, so I grabbed that one. And then this one. It is Heart in Hand, and it's I'll Get You, My Pretty. I just thought it was so fun, and they had a model in the shop, and it stitched up so nice. I thought, oh, that'll be a fun one. The lovely Emily from Eclectic Possessions. She's going to do, I was watching her videos last night, so hi Emily. She's doing a whole month of October that is dedicated to spooky designs. Now last year I decided to do just to start a Halloween project because I have a ton of the patterns. None of them are started. Well, I did start one. And I wanted to do that. That was kind of my Halloween new tradition because my kids are too old to go trick-or-treating. We live so far out in the country that we never get trick-or-treaters. So it was just kind of a fun way that I could still have Halloween. So I started one, but now I really like her idea to devote all of October to spooky Halloween stitching. Am I going to be able to do it? Probably not, because most of my patterns are not even kitted, but at the same time, oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. So, and she's invited anybody, you know, to like jump on the bandwagon and, you know, do this spooky Halloween October month, you know. So how exciting. So that was pretty cool. I really love that, and I'm hoping to participate a little bit in that. For now, the Northern Court, I'll call it that just because it's, you know, all grouped together. I still need to keep that to be a focus just because, you know, I need to know how these designs are going to work up. But Hexus, I'll put more attention on her. So Hexus Arachnus will get some attention. These guys for sure. But I'm really going to get involved more in the Halloween department. Other haul that I got. This kind of pertains to, I haven't really nailed down what I'm going to use these for, but the possibilities are endless. I found this at Hobby Lobby a week ago, and this is what it's called. Christmas 2016, and this is what it is. It is a giant box. There we go. A giant box of these little snowflake charms, and it was $5.99, and I got it at 40% off because it was Christmas stuff. And I found it like out in the middle aisles that they have like all the seasonal kinds of things. What's Spanish Snansel? And I mean, look at them. There's 60 grams in there. That box is crammed full. And I've noticed that there are 2 different sizes, and they have kind of an Aurora Borealis finish on them. Some look more silver, but they do have a little bit of the rainbow finish on them. Whoa. I mean, these are just too cool. And the way they're shaped, I mean, you can tell. They'd be very easy to sew on to whatever project you wanted. And I have been looking for snowflake charms like this because that's what I want to put all over the Snow Queen by Mirabilia. I wanted to have all kinds of snowflakes and stuff around her. This was a very cheap alternative. So I'm so happy. And they'd probably work for these guys too. In fact, I know they would. They'd work out wonderfully. So, but I'm not sure if I'm going to put them on the models. I might do the models and then add them later, you know, for my own thing. That way people don't think that the Elwoods has to look like that or anything like that. Excuse me. Somebody's clawing at my leg. It's the infamous Schnitzel. So that's, yeah, not a whole lot of haul, but enough to have some fun with. And the rest of my haul you saw was already on that crown and King Cedric stuff as well. So that is pretty much my update for the end of September, all that I've gotten done. But I'm hoping October will be a little more scary, spooky, fun, and a lot more progress. Hopefully things will have settled down once harvest is all over, and then we get, you know, more of the barns winterized and taken care of, and I guess batten down the hatches for another winter, for lack of a better word. But anyway, I hope to see you all very soon on your channels. Shout out to Anne Marie. She was telling me about a black moon, which was, oh, what a cool idea. My only regret was I did not have a project to work on, you know, that was Halloween themed for that season. But hopefully, based on what she said, maybe this new princess and the queen will, you know, make up for that, and, you know, whatever. Hopefully they get all the benefits of that wonderful idea and such. So anyway, thank you, Anne Marie, for that. And once again, I want to thank all of my subscribers. Oh my goodness, I looked at the numbers the other day and was like, oh, wow, you guys, thank you. It's kind of overwhelming, but I want to thank you for the subscriptions and the likes and the comments. I love to read your thoughts and get the input, you know, from your perspective. I truly appreciate that. So, wow, you guys are just awesome. So in future, when that stuff comes into the LNS for my, I guess it was a gold number giveaway, but we'll do that in the future, because, you know, I'm not sure when it's going to come in, and she wasn't sure either. So when it all gets here, of course, you guys will be the first to know. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you all on your channels. Take care, and happy stitching. Bye.